Hey guys, this is hopefully the last little bit of the content we've been doing to get you up to scratch, I suppose, in regards to the PowerPoint so far. I'm just going to move that because my face will be in the way and it will bug me. Okay, so joint actions, okay? Remember, as we said in class, they're paired, okay? So flexion goes with extension, abduction goes with adduction, okay? You're going to feel silly, but start doing these things as you're thinking about them. So flexion, okay, is, can I move the camera? Yeah, that's all good for me, going in the opposite. Okay, so flexion is moving your arm, okay? My arm is straight here, okay? I'm going to decrease that angle between the two. I'm flexing, okay? Think of your guns. Okay, so flexing, and then when my arm's going back, okay, it's extending. Flex, extend. Same thing can happen with your legs. Okay, that's completely fine too. When you bring your foot, okay, closer to your bum, you are extending. When you are flexing, and when you bring your foot back to the ground, okay, you will be extending. Abduction and adduction, okay, the beauty of this one is it's in the name, okay, abduction, taken away, okay, so if my body, okay, if I've got my arm, okay, it's by my side, I abduct my arm when I take it away, okay, I adduct my arm when I add it to my body, okay, that's what you're looking for, abduction away, adduction to. Good times. I feel like you probably got a really awful close-up of my mouth then. Sorry about that. Okay, pronation and supination. Okay, movement of the forearm so that the palm is posterior or anterior. Okay, sorry about posterior or inferior. A movement of the forearm so the palm is anterior or superior. Okay, posterior is to the back. Okay, inferior is below, okay, so anterior is up and superior, anterior is to the front and superior is to the top, okay. Elevation, the raising of a body part, shoulders go up, I'm elevating, shoulders go down, I'm depressing. Ha, I am depressing, get it? Lol. Okay, protraction, okay, thrusting forward of the body, or of a body part, sorry, and withdrawing of a body part, okay. I think they're kind of self-explanatory. Dorsiflexion, bending of the foot towards the shin. Okay, I can do it with my arm though. Bending of my arm. Okay, bending of my arm or my hand. So my hand's in a neutral position here. Okay, I'm going to bend it towards my body. Okay, that's dorsiflexion. Okay, bending of the foot away from the shin is plantar. Okay, I just can't show you my feet, so you get my hands as the example there. But it's bending of the feet to or from the body. An inversion, okay, Nick G actually said a really good example. Okay, so inversion is inwards, okay, so you're rolling your foot in, okay, and eversion is outwards, okay, so outwards is, or eversion rather, is the one that most people do when they roll their ankle. Let's go. Look at those lovely diagrams. Pause this and have a look at it if you want, okay? For some of you, it's just going to confuse you. For some of you, it'll make it easier. So pause if you want and have a squiz. If not, let's keep going. Flickers. The muscular system, okay? So that really brings us up to where we are for now. I won't play Arnie all over again. Technology failed me too much last time. So the muscular system, okay? This is a new dot point. Everything that we cover from here with the pink heading will be the dash point. So remember, you've got 3 types of tissue in the body. Okay, they're set over here, even cardiac, skeletal, and smooth. Okay, when we talk about them, I need you to be able to, when we compare and contrast, okay, so skeletal, okay, it's attached to bones. So when we're talking about the muscular system, this is what we're talking about, the skeletal system. It's said to be striated because it has that striped appearance. Striped, that should say striped, I just can't type. Okay, contraction is under direct control, so we control it. I want to put my hands up, okay, I am in control of that. Okay, if you need to pick your nose, you're controlling your finger, okay? It's voluntary. Cardiac muscle forms most of the heart. I want you to think heart, cardiac. Okay, they go hand in hand. It is classified as an involuntary muscle. Okay, you're not consciously thinking, okay, heart, beat now, and now, and now. Okay, it just happens by itself. And smooth muscle, okay, it's kind of like your internal organs. So you're looking at the stomach, the blood vessels, and the intestines. I asked Mr. Stamp about this, and he said I should just go with involuntary. It's not usually involuntary, it's just involuntary. We don't control these things. So, what does a muscle look like close up? This is it, okay? You really need to remember the three things, okay, that muscles are doing for us. They produce movement, okay? They attach to our skeletal system and they help us move. That's what we're looking at there. They provide stabilization, okay? So we've got one muscle working to move and the other one acting to stabilize it. They work in pairs, okay? They help our posture. Look at me right now. I have horrible posture. My shoulders are bent over, okay? And they help kind of secure our internal organs, okay? Otherwise, they could just be floating around, and goodness knows how that'll work out. And they generate heat, okay? I told you the other day that we're looking at, okay, when we're sweating, okay, we're getting rid of heat, but when we're cold, for example, we shiver, okay? So that's the different responses that our muscles are used for. These bad boys. Okay, I did say it in class. These are a little more in depth than the one in your textbook, so do go off the one in your textbook. Okay, really you're looking at your general ones. Okay, your deltoids, your trapezius, your biceps, your triceps at the back, your gluteus maximus. Okay, your hamstrings in their correct turn, gastrocnemius, your soleus, which isn't actually even on that diagram. Okay, your soleus, you've got your Achilles tendon, your group, okay, of your quads, your rectus abdominis, and your external oblique, okay, and your lats. They are the main ones. Most of you should be pretty familiar with those, but what I said today is, well, to some of the guys, being able to recall the muscles one by one, that's great. But what I need you to start to think about is, what are those muscles doing? Okay, what are they attaching to? Which bone is it attached to? Where is it attached? Which part of that muscle is the origin? Which part is where is the origin and where is the insertion on the bone? What movement is it doing? Is it flexing? Is it extending? Okay, is it rotating the joint? Okay, these are the things I need you to start bringing in together, please. Just another one of the back. Pause if you would like to have a more detailed glance. Insertion and origin. Okay, I'm not going to play this clip again. This was just a lady telling us that the insertion of a muscle, okay, the insertion is talking about where it attaches to the bone that moves the most. Okay, I'm going to use this one here because this is the one that I think most of you get with. The origin of my biceps. My biceps are these little bad boys here, okay? It has an origin point on my humerus, okay? Because it attaches here, and because this part of my arm moves the least when I flex my arm up, okay? It is therefore the origin. Where my bicep inserts is further down, okay? See what I did there? We just talked about biceps, we talked about we talked about muscles, we talked about skeleton, and we talked about movements, okay? Biceps, humerus, flexion, extension. Okay, these are the things that I want you to start being able to piece together yourself, please. Yep. Okay, we said the agonist and antagonist, and we also have stabilizers. Okay, the agonist provides the main force that causes the desired movement. The agonist is the one that is operating in an opposite action. Okay, and stabilizers are the one that reduce unnecessary movement or undesired action. That's really about kind of the crux of that. They also, I suppose, maybe we'll point out stabilizers can be known as synergists and fixators also. I am going to leave it there for now because this is where we got up to today in class. There will be more flips to come, and they will become more of an independent learning process for you guys. So again, enjoy the footy tonight if you're watching it, and I will see you tomorrow.